What's up everyone, welcome back. In this video, which is gonna be a bit different than the usual ones, I'm gonna try to talk to you about what I'm keeping in my UX backpack. I like to manage my gear in a certain way so I can easily access it, doesn't matter what. If it's a workshop, if it's a production time, I can just pull the right type of equipment and can just jump into it. So let's do this. My backpack, pretty basic hiking backpack, which has one opening. What we find inside is much more important here. First and foremost, from the top down, we have a GoPro session, really easy to capture, let's say, ideation workshops, sessions. Next, in a different side pocket, my work iPhone 6 or 7, I don't even know, it doesn't really matter. It's for testing different devices, to accessing different apps, and yeah, just, you know, being aware of iOS environment, because my key driver phone, which I'm using as a secondary camera, is Note 8 Samsung. It doesn't really matter, again, these are just phones. Then I have my glass pouch and my glasses for production time. In the same pocket, I also have wireless earpieces. As you can see, I'm not really too much of an Apple fan, so this one is Jaybird Run. Exactly same mechanism where the earphones are charging in the pod, and I can just access it and usually use it for workouts after work, let's say. Easy and user-friendly. Then I have my notebook slash Kindle. This is one of the discoveries from last year, so I like to read as well as take different notes. I find it really useful, especially on a public transport. Lastly, in the same pocket, I have a pen, a simple biro, and that's about it. Now the main compartment is where the interesting bits come out, and let me show you exactly what I mean. So first and foremost, I have a book. At the moment I'm reading, this is Marketing by Seth Godin. Pretty good book. Check it out if you're interested in marketing. Next, I have my Sony overhead earphones with noise cancellation, which comes in handy on a public transport, and it does the trick, because nothing is more annoying than just listening to something like an audiobook or music and you cannot really hear anything because it's too noisy. Next, I have a collection of big ass post-its. So I think this is A5 format. Push the right ideas out and align ideas with the stakeholders pretty well, because this is big. Next, a simple water bottle, and I have a cup. So I'm usually working on a move, so let's say I'm on a client side as a consultant, so I need to have like a hot water cup. This is our cup, which is a recycled one. As you can see, it's not pretty. It has all the specs of a plastic and stuff, but it's basically molten plastic, which is recycled. Inside I have a few specimens of coffee, as well as a couple of tea bags. In the safe press of time, I don't have time to go to coffee shop, I just do this. Next, notebook. Tend to take a lot of notes, and I mark every notebook with, let's say this is 3D, so third generation D notebook. Usually generation for me is a year, so I started, let's say, a couple of years ago to mark it like that, and this is the fourth notebook this year. I have a mouse, MX Master, quite old one now, but this is like a Bugatti of mice. It's indestructible and it's just amazing what it can do. You know, when people are impressive, let's say Apple mice, this is like the next level. Next, a laptop. This is 15-inch, the older generation MacBook. As you can see, still have the USB ports, no dongle integrations and dependencies, couple of stickers. I think it's a top spec MacBook Pro from 2015 or so. Nothing special, but it does the trick. How would you call this? My UX bag, which actually has quite a few things in it. Some post-it notes which just dropped out, bigger, smaller, has Sharpies, whiteboard pens, it has blue tack, everything a UX designer might need, and I can just pick it out of my backpack and then just do the magic. Lastly, case, which has a bit more of an electronic vibe to it. I have these few items. Again, a charger for a MacBook, a USB plug for any of the, let's say, sockets in UK, some post-it notes just in case, a pen just in case. Here we have a USB Type-C for my key driver phone. We have mini USB, most of the devices these days. Then I have an iPhone cable, iPhone specific lightning port, headphones for calls, let's say conference calls using iPhone just in case. Few items like micro SD card, I have a SIM tool, my business cards. Another set of headphones, which are again by Apple, but this time it has a jack. Why wouldn't you? Next, I have a charger for my Garmin watch. Then I have a cable for my Sony headphones, the noise cancelling I showed before, just in case I need to plug it in and save battery. And lastly, I have a split for headphones, just in case I need to share something like a video with my colleagues, or if I'm on a move with my wife, we can just listen or watch the same video together. It's not much, but it fills in this backpack, and you know, it fills it to a brim, and I use it daily. I take it everywhere with me. It could be that I go to a coffee shop to do some work, or it could be I go to the office, or I take it everywhere with me. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it to your friends. Leave a comments down below if you have some ingenious ways to structure your gear and you know how you apply it every day, or just make a video. I'm really interested to see how you as a designer or someone in tech actually does the same thing. Hope this was useful and interesting, and stay tuned for more videos.